what's new on Virgin Voyages this month? We have new food and drinks. We have an updated app. We have some special voyages. We have some big announcements, and oh, it's a massive amount of new information. So let's dive straight in with Extra Virgin. Spoiler alert, the new menu items are really delicious. And one thing that I didn't understand is I thought it was only 3 to 4 new dishes on the menu. But what I realized is that a lot of the menu items have changed, but there are 3 to 4 dishes that are unique to each ship. So this is something, right? We're seeing it more and more with Virgin Voyages, where the food is becoming more unique by the ship. And so on Valiant Lady, the 3 dishes that are unique to this ship are the salmon crudo, which has this beautiful mandarin sauce on it, really delicious. A mushroom fettuccine that's creamy in all the right ways. And actually, the lemon that they put on there was like a, oh, I gotta answer the phone, hold on. This is Christine. No problem, bye-bye. Oh, all right, where was I? I think the lemon thing. Anyway, it's all very delicious. I'm very excited for you all to try these new items. If you've tried one, tell us in the comments below. And again, more new food coming. And if you're new here, ahoy, I have a massive amount of love for Virgin Voyages. And I may have just gotten engaged on the ship. We are here for you with the best deal. Book your sailing with us. We get a better deal than what's on the ship, a better deal than booking direct. And even if you already booked, it's like pickleball. There are do-overs where you can reprice it with us to make sure you're getting the best deal. We got you with the best deal and the most helpful tips. So let's dive straight in with the next thing to know, which is next month is June Pride Month, and there are some fun things happening on the cocktail front. If you're a fan of RuPaul's Drag Queen Race, I love Alaska, Raja, all the things you'll see in June across all the lady ships, special cocktails. And you might not have known this, but the Drag Stars sailing that was supposed to happen in May is now happening October of this year. Information about that sailing is in the description, so check it out. Let's keep it going on the drinks front. One thing that is not new, but now is pushed a little bit more while you're checking in at the port is bar tab at embarkation. So if you forgot to book it in advance of your sailing, you do have the option to book it while you are embarking on the sailing. The doorbell's ringing. All right, nobody is going to interrupt the rest of this video. Rum Explorers Club. This is happening at Loose Cannon. If you want to try some rum cocktails, that's something that you can find right now on the ship. So in case you missed it, on the celebration video recap that I put out, it talks about some of the new announcements that are coming out because there are a lot of them. But I wanted to share a couple of highlights from the celebration voyage. We had Nicky Jam and Richard Branson on board. That was really amazing. They both came on for one day, spending the day with everybody at Bimini, and then Nicky Jam performed on the ship that evening at the pool deck. The Athens celebration voyage happened this month. If you were on it, share it in the comments below. I want to hear what it was like. And in July, the final Lisbon celebration voyage is happening. Don't forget, there's only one. So right this year, there are 3 different celebration voyages, but next year, there's only going to be one celebration voyage, and that's happening in March. I will be on that sailing. Virgin Red Points. So this was one of the announcements, and basically you can expect all the ways that you experience the Virgin brand. You are now able to get rewarded across all of the hotel, cruise, airline, and it's all coming together. So right now, and I've been listening to you guys, there's a lot of complaints about it, but the current rewards for Virgin Voyages is each night you sail on the ship, it's 100 points per night. You gotta stay a lot of nights. I don't even think I've racked up enough across these 23 sailings. Have I? I don't know. I gotta run the math. But one that I'm really excited about is the Virgin Hotel. So if you are sailing out of Miami Terminal V, we can expect the new Virgin Hotel to be coming to Brickell in 2026. Super excited for that. This footage that you see here is from the Virgin New Orleans and the Virgin New York hotels. You can find all info on that on the channel. Really great places to stay. I will be staying at the Virgin Hotel before I sail Brilliant Lady later this year. But the location of the Virgin Hotel in Brickell, I'm very excited for. It's in a spot that you can walk to some of my favorite places like Sexy Fish, 1K, Blackbird Ordinary. These are all spots I love so much, but this is all happening 2026 for the opening of that hotel. Let's talk about food because I just finished my breakfast from the wake. We have a couple of new things coming. One of of them is Pink Agave. We have some new menus coming there. There's not a lot of information out there just yet, but that's what I'm really excited for. And also don't forget the July Eat and Drink Festival is coming up. Again, the theme is a taste of brilliant. If you want to see what it was like last year, info on that is in the description below. I have a video on that. Really fun and really delicious. You are not going to fit in your pants anymore either. So get really excited. I will be on, I'm going to crash the sailing. If you're on in July, drop it in the comments below because I am definitely not going to miss this year's Eat and Drink Festival. Let's talk about Brilliant Lady because we are still gathering more information about what's coming up. And so we've been hearing more about more viewing spaces around the ship, right? Brilliant Lady is going to so many new, unique ports. And I feel like this is something a lot of people don't realize is how unique a lot of these sailings are and the types of places Brilliant Lady's able to go because that ship, same layout, but it's just slightly slimmer, slightly smaller. From a sailor experience, we will feel the same on the ship, but it's just able to go to cooler places. So keep an eye out for that. And if you are on a unique sailing, tell me what port you're most excited for in the comments below. Let's educate each other about what places Brilliant Lady's going to. Because you might not know, we actually have a secret giveaway happening and Brilliant Lady is going to, on one sailing only, my most favorite place in the world. So that layout on 7 with some of the new seating is something that I learned about this past month. I'm really excited for that. And don't forget, there's a Brilliant Lady video on my channel from the New York City launch event that I was at, so don't miss that. Which, by the way, if you're getting some value out of this video, cheers that like button, consider subscribing, book your sailing with us. Don't forget, we beat the onboard deal. We beat booking direct. And if you've already booked your sailing, price compare it with us because it only takes a second to be a smart traveler. There's a ton of content that's coming out, and I'm gonna be honest, I've been sleeping around.
Wait, what?
I have been staying in the Massive Suite, the Gorgeous Suite, and the Seriously Suite. I wanted to really understand both the Mega and Rockstar experience for you. So an entire playlist of over a dozen videos will be dropping on my channel so that you can really understand, because again, right, this is why we have this video series of what's new each month. The Rockstar experience has changed. Other content you may have missed is Virgin Voyages for you. Again, things have changed, right? And I have a new perspective about sailing Virgin Voyages, and man, was I wrong. It is not generic. I needed to go to Icon of the Seas, get food poisoning, lose 4 pounds from that, by the way, and to realize that this is absolutely not traditional cruising, so don't forget to check out that video. Also, top mistakes on entertainment. A lot of people get confused on the ship because they didn't do a little bit of research and they miss out on a lot of the entertainment that's on the channel. And unlimited drinks. Well, I guess I'm doing unlimited drinks right now, but the unlimited drinks, we tried it out. Meatball and I did that on the Celebration Voyage. Our recap of that is on the channel. Again, Virgin Hotel content. And also, weddings launched April 2025. We have lots of sailors getting married on the ship. I have helpful content on my channel, and I am planning my wedding voyages, plural. You are invited. Stay tuned for that. Super excited. And if you sailed this month and you're like, wait a minute, there's a new app. There are updates to the app. Virgin is not going to pull a fast one and make it look wildly different. They're making tons of improvements in the app. So I'm noticing a lot of those things already. So that's live now. Also, work from sea. Again, Wi-Fi is classic. That's always free. You get 1 device per person per cabin. And then there's premium Wi-Fi, which is twice as fast. And then work from sea, which is 5 times as fast. And I did all the speed tests. It really is those numbers in terms of fastness. But the new thing is you can now do work from sea for a single day. So you can do a premium or a work from sea for a single day. So if you're someone working on the ship and you need to be able to access something like Zoom for a day, that's an option available to you. This next one, because I've been getting a lot of messages from you all, I'm just gonna say, cheers to everybody making sure we're doing our part moving forward to stay safe and wash our hands and all the things. I want to keep celebrating that there isn't someone singing the washy dance and song and blah blah like on other cruise ships. So there has been some unfortunate events on the ship around people getting sick. I know Virgin's going to do a better job communicating to people what's happening. So that happened this month. I'm not gonna not talk about it. I would expect moving forward that there's just more protocols and more things put into place. So that's something I'll be keeping my eye out for as well. All right, that was a massive amount of updates for the month. Stay tuned for next month's video. I'm coming back at you all the time with what's new on Virgin Voyages. Things change a lot. I'm working on a lot of content for you. Whew, I feel like we've been filming this video for 6 hours. We've been interrupted a million times, but I'm Christine Lozada. Book your sailing with us, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao. Whew, if I told you I wasn't hungover, I'd be lying. I know the real ones stick around till the end, so I wanted to give you a little bit of a behind the scenes of what's happening. If you're like, oh my goodness, Christine going Mega Rockstar. Yeah, we won the Massive Suite. So in case you missed it, I'm currently, and I booked this a day and a half before we set sail. We are on the First Mates Appreciation Voyage. In other words, Virgin Voyages put on a very short, one time, 3-night sailing for travel agents or first mates of Virgin Voyages. And JC was going to be on this sailing since he's a fantastic first mate. Thank you for booking your sailings with us. And a day and a half before it set sail, I realized that my schedule could allow this. I leave for Aruba actually tomorrow. Anyway, I was like, I wanted to jump on last minute. And so I jumped on the sailing last minute, booked myself a sea terrace. JC ended up getting upgraded to a Seriously Suites. For all the first mates who were actively booking people, they all got put into a raffle. And since we have a lot of bookings, we won the raffle. And that meant we got the Massive Suite as well as 4 hours of Normal as the Mega Rockstar agent. So we had him at our disposal for 4 hours on the first night of our sailing. And so I have been in here filming helpful content for you guys, and I pushed JC to another room. So stay tuned for all of that content. Don't forget, we have a giveaway and a secret giveaway live. If you've been able to find that information, tell me in the comments below. But otherwise, I will see y'all next month. Stay tuned for the wedding voyage. I've been chatting with the team about it. And if you, here's an idea. If you have a helpful idea for me around something like special I should do on my wedding voyages, I'm still building those itineraries right now. This is what I'd love for you to do. Email it to me at hello@christinelozada.com and then paste what your suggestion is in the comments below. For anyone who gives me one, I'll give you a secret giveaway entry. Ooh, I like that idea. Okay, so email me your suggestion of something I should do, like on the itinerary, like what I should offer all of the wedding guests, which you are a wedding guest, what I should add to the itinerary. Email that to me, drop it in the comments below, and then I'll make sure you get an entry into the giveaway. All right, the phone's ringing yet again. JC's booking you guys right now. Look. Go get the phone. Look. There's my Moet, that orange juice. I'm not just answered in Christine's room. It is Christine's room.
Yes.
Anyway, I don't put Moet and orange juice together, but the freshly squeezed orange juice is amazing. So as a Mega Rockstar, you get unlimited drinks of $25 or less, so Moet or less. And I've been really trying all the smoothies, all the juices, all the everything, right? So I'm excited to drink things other than Moet. Actually, no, I'm not really that excited. I don't really care. Okay, we gotta go. I got so much work to do. I was awake for 23 hours yesterday.
Thank you.
Working so hard for you guys. I also pushed them all in the pool. All right, we gotta go. Is it important? Okay, bye. Oh, I can never film this thing. People keep coming by. Oh, hey, what's up? Where's my food?
It's coming. They're delivering it.
Hi. All right. Well, I was about to say something in the camera, so please. June is... You know what? The phone's ringing again. I'm never going to tell you what it is. This video is going to be 5 hours long.